My parents take me to court to get my heart and save my adoptive sister. The judge uses advanced technology to extract our memories. A jury of 100 people decides the verdict. If my parents win the case, my organs will go to them. They think I won't dare to show up for the trial because they think I'm evil. However, everyone is overcome by tears when they see my memories and the truth of what happened. I stepped up to the platform to stand on trial. On the large screen before me, comments flooded in real time. She's the first person brave enough to stand on trial. Criminals will only surrender in the face of irrefutable evidence. The show's about to begin. Before we started, the judge gave me one final warning. Defendant, are you aware of the trial process and understand its consequences? Are you sure you want to go through it? If I were found guilty on trial, I would be euthanized on the spot, and the ownership of my organs would go to my parents. Then, they would be able to use my heart to save Susie Jones. Over at the plaintiff's seat, my biological parents glared at me in disdain. They were so certain that they would win this trial. I couldn't understand why. I was their biological daughter, yet they had spent years tormenting me, loathing me and hurting me. Now they even wanted to rip my heart from me. There were plenty of times when I suspected that Susie was their real daughter, not me right now. She was seated beside them, a mask and sunglasses covering her face, so I couldn't see her expression. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, then looked at the judge with determination. Let us begin. The judge turned to the plaintiff's bar. Plaintiffs, are you aware that the trial? Before he could finish, Mom interrupted shrilly. We are her parents. How could we possibly lose this case? Just hurry up and get this over with. Susie doesn't have time to waste. And so the trial started. The first charge was brought against the defendant. Refusal to fulfill her familial obligations, neglecting her bedridden father, and selfishly indulging in a decadent lifestyle. On the screen, my mother wiped tears from her eyes as she described the details of the charge. Our family was not well off. My father worked tirelessly to put me through school and college. Yet when he fell gravely ill, I refused to see him, using the excuse that I was busy with school. I failed to send money for his medical expenses, which caused him to sustain a permanent disability in his left leg. How cruel. Such an ungrateful brat. What a waste of education. The comments were brutal. The screen showed how my mother kept calling me, even bringing my disabled father to college, to look for me, all to no avail. Even the judge frowned at that. On the plaintiff's side, my parents looked smug. They were all too pleased. At their chance to paint me as the villain, the machine began whirring. The device to extract my memories. As the pain hit me, I gritted my teeth, determined to stay silent. In the end, however, I was stunned by the verdict. Not guilty. The audience was stunned too. My past memories began flashing. The moment when I was just 8 years old. The day Susie came into our family. Her parents were dead. My father adopted her. The moment she arrived, everything changed for me. I had to give up everything. My textbooks, my dreams, my life. I failed all my exams. I had to drop out of school. My father called me dumb. Susie was the golden child. The perfect daughter. I worked in factories for them. But they never cared about me. Then came the beatings and insults. I lost my money and my dreams. The books I cherished were destroyed, and I struggled to earn back what I lost. Every job was a battle. But I never gave up hope. My birthday came. It was a rare treat. But they were all there. My parents and Susie. The chaos reignited. The memories flooded back. The laughter that never included me. The birthdays I spent alone. I watched as they celebrated her. The gifts that were never for me. As the lights dimmed in the courtroom.